You guys say hi, see if this is working. I've been trying to do a little quick update. Let you guys know I'm home. I'm home and showered. It's a long day. Hi, Joanne. We'll wait for a couple more people to get in here, and I wanted to see what you guys thought about the videos that you guys saw today. Um, I tried. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Tina. Welcome in, Richard. Deanna. Hi, Tina. Judith. Randy. Um, so today was the first time that I actually got to talk to these people on camera, and I took like two different papers with me. I wrote out all you guys' questions that you posted for me to ask them. Thank you, Tina. All of the questions you guys asked me to ask them. So I hope I did a good job. I tried to get to all of them, put them in a short form. But hi, Karen, welcome in. Christopher, Pete, hi. Um, all showered. Yes, yes, I'm all showered. I first thing I did when I walked in my door. So hi from Utah. So I want to get you guys' opinion on the stuff that you heard today. I want to do a little recap. I know there's a lot of videos. Um, I don't know if you guys have seen one or two, or hi, Juliana. So the main question that you guys told me to ask them was how they got the idea to come here. Okay, and we talked to I can't even count all the people that we talked, and we asked pretty much the same questions to each one of them that we talked to, and we asked how they knew to come in this caravan to get here. And if you guys, hi Terry, if you guys heard, hi Judy, um, they said it was advertised down in their countries. It was advertised on TV. They Most of the people from Honduras said that it was something as, we're wondering if somebody paid them or whatever. It was something as simple as people were going down their streets at home in Honduras and they were offering them food. Something we take for granted every day. But who these people are yet, we don't know. But people were going down through the streets in Honduras and simply told these people, we'll give you food and we'll pay for your way if you get in this caravan, and we'll get you across the border into the U.S. So that was something that has stood out to me all day. I don't know if you guys can recap, maybe put in the room stuff that you heard, and we'll talk about it. It's hard for me to text. Hi, Evelyn. It's hard for me to go through all you guys' comments, so I wanted to thank you, Lavita. By the way, as I left the border and coming back into the U.S., we had several buses of border patrol from other states that were getting there. Um, they said that they know that there's a planned invasion again, either tonight or another day that they gave was Saturday. They said they thought it was going to be tonight because of all the rain. A lot of our patrol isn't out there at the border tonight, and I think the caravan was going to try to take advantage of that. And while I was there with them today, yeah, Paloma came up out of nowhere. She was like, somebody goes, Melinda, and touched my back. And I turned around. I was like, who's saying my name? Nobody knows my name out here. And I turned around and it was Paloma. So she confronted me on something I said on one of the videos, and she had every right to do that. I thought that at one point in time that she was an agitator, um, causing little problems when she did the protest in Tijuana, and she explained a lot to me, and I'm always willing to, I have an open mind, and I'm always, but I promote her in most of my videos, so I always tell you guys, I see her on the ground where I'm at, and You know, she does that girl's got boots on the ground. Let me tell you, she's not scared to get in there and Soros to Dennis Michael Lynch. Who is Dennis Michael Lynch? I don't know how to I don't know how to send my videos anywhere. I actually just learned day before yesterday how to save them because Facebook was taking a lot of them down and censoring them. Um, I since have a guy that has been uploading them to YouTube to have like a second social media to keep them. So I'll try and yeah. So yeah, I got to meet Paloma today. She wasn't expecting to meet her, and I guess Infowars were following her around over there. Hi, Kelly. By the way, Kelly, great job adminning. Hi, Michelle. I hope you guys got a lot from the video. I'll tell you something else that it's not going to leave my mind. Um, I can't even count all the guys that we talked to that said they're willing to die. They're willing to die, and some said that they know that they're going to die trying to get across the border. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear the different guys say that? Yeah, so for these news crews that are putting out here, you know how innocent this caravan is, and they're coming in peace, and the statement that they put out to the press a couple of days ago, pretty much, you know, all the ones that we talked to today, all the ones that would talk, a lot of them told us that they weren't allowed to talk. They weren't allowed to answer us. They weren't allowed to answer a lot of things that we questioned them about. We had one guy tell us that there's certain members in the caravan that have paid somebody up to $4,000 with the promise that they're going to bring them into the United States. And there was one guy in the video that said that his brother has gotten killed in the middle of all this. We found out what the wristbands were about. So a lot of you told me to ask him what all the colored wristbands were. So each one of them had a different color wristband on. Some were orange, some was green, yellow. Is Prince in the background? In my background? So what we were told that the wristbands were about, if you came solo, one person without family or anything, you had a certain color. If you came with a whole group of people, or a whole family, more than one family, more than one, two or three people, you had a different color. Also, today, I have the name of it. I actually, before I crossed the border this morning, KUSI News did another interview with me, and I told them, because I know they get more info than, you know, I don't know where they get their info, but they get more info than we can get. And I told her I would agree to do the interview with her if she gave me the new address of the new shelter. Okay, so I got that, and so we've yet to go to the new shelter, but they opened up a second shelter in Tijuana. It's actually, they did it. Mexico said that they wanted to get them further away from our border than they are staying now. So the new shelter is 11 miles from our border and from where the current caravan is staying, 11 miles away. And today, you can see in the videos where they were loading up a lot of the kids. They were loading up a lot of the women and taking them to that new shelter. There was people that told us, well, actually more than a handful told us that they don't know how people are getting picked and choose to come across the border. That that somebody picks names or something like that and tells them when it's time to go, and they're bringing them across. So, you know, I don't know if they're bringing them in tunnels. I don't know how they're bringing them across, but they said that there's groups that are going every day that are getting across. Somebody's bringing them across. So that's something else that we learned today. Oh, they're a busy bunch. My cousin was there today, said it was horrible. You know what? Literally the porta potties. Hi, Ruben. The porta potties were running into the drainage, the water that was just alongside the streets. The porta potties were running inside there. Um, I was told that a lot of babies have died along the way since they've been traveling, and they've also died in that camp. They're getting really sick, you guys could tell by the videos today how bad it is there, so you can understand. They're living on top of feces. They're living, and pretty much they're living inside of an outhouse, right there on the ground. So please tell me you're safe. I am home safe. Hi, Michael. I am home safe. I want to thank the people that went with me today. First, Pastor Tito from Set Free Church drove out there with me this morning and did a little translating for me. And then I had two friends came all the way from San Bernardino today. So they drove a little over 2 hours to go out there with me. And I just want to I'll tag them in the video, and I just want to you guys, and go check their page out. They do a lot of different odds and ends stuff you guys might be interested in. So I'll put their names on here, and you guys can go check their page out. There are now 8,600 in Tijuana. I also, there was 4, 5, 6, there was probably about 8 buses today, eight new buses that got there today. And I did get pictures of those buses, by the way. It's on one of the posts. Lala, yeah, they're good people. I've known Ronald for quite a few years, a very, very long time. Oh, there's more coming. There's more coming. Yes, there's lots more coming. Today, like I said before I left, a bunch of them were packing up their little camps, and they were packing up their backpacks, and they said they're coming to see Trump. And so it was their own way of telling us that they're getting ready to get a little group together tonight. The border, as we came through, they said they're prepared for them right now. So there was a lot of police presence and whatnot when I came back home. Thank you, Frank. Did you get a picture of the tags on the bus? Well, I took pictures of the buses. You can, I don't know if you can see the tags or not. I don't know what you can do with the tags, but there's some nice buses. So oh yeah, we are. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you. You know what? Yeah, Paloma's got a lot on her plate. I think we're a good team because we both do something different. I'm I'm a Trump supporter, but I don't know a whole hell of a lot about politics. And she does a different game, than I do. I just want to be you guys' eyes on the ground over there. Hi, Cindy. You guys, I want to thank my admins too. You guys have been doing an awesome job. Hi. What kind of buses? They're big buses. You could hear one of the guys, and like I said, hi Steven, there's a bunch of different videos that I posted today. Each one of them are different and well worth, I'm not going to be going back out there for a couple of days because I have grandkids that are coming into town tonight that I'm going to be watching for a couple of days. So, there's plenty of time to watch the videos. You guys, these are the most interesting ones that I've did so far. It gave us a lot of information. No, they were telling us, the guys were telling us that these buses were supposed to be holding like only 50 people, but they were holding up to 900. Like, I don't know how 900 people can go in one bus. He told us exactly how many people were in each group that came. And, from all the stuff that I did in the past, he was pretty right on in his numbers. I'm sorry, I'm gonna, my allergies are all messed up. He was pretty right on as far as the numbers. There, I yeah, I was told there's a couple that have lost their lives. Thank you. I don't know what DML is. What is DML? I see you guys I see you guys put that all the time. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you, Cindy. I know. I this morning I actually went before the stores opened up. I was sitting at the stores at 7:30 trying to find umbrellas because we couldn't, it was raining pretty hard. And let me tell you, oh my God, when we got ready to leave, we went to my car, and I have never felt rain that hard ever in my life anywhere. And we got in my car wouldn't start. I had left the lights on in my car, so we had to find somebody in all that chaos that came and helped me out with my battery. I left all my lights on and everything. Hi, Kelly. No, no, I have bad allergies. I have really. I didn't get too close to anybody or anything. Scalp check. Dennis Michael Lynch, Google it. No BS reporting as well, in my opinion. Who? I repeated myself? Had to see the video. I can't imagine how it felt being. Hold on. One more. How it felt being there and had to be. You know what? Today was the first time like I had to cut my video off because I started crying. I started crying so bad. I don't care where you're from or what your point of view is on any of this, man. When I see the little kids there, if that doesn't get to you, then those little kids walking through those puddles and stuff and trying to lay there, and that, none of those kids asked for any of this. And I just said, walking back in that camp and seeing the little kids, Cindy, you know, um, I don't care how poor you are here in the United States, you don't see our children here in the United States in no kind of position like that. And like, those those images are going to stick. They're not going to go away anytime soon. Yeah, it's not the kids' fault, man. It's a lot of them said they have, they can't go back home, and they gave a lot of reasons why. There was a lot of people that we talked to that, you could tell they were genuine. They're, like we've been saying, a lot of these people are being used as pawns, and eventually everything comes out to the light, and we're gonna find out who is behind all this. But you know, all these people didn't collaborate, to tell us their different stories. A lot of people didn't want to talk to us. They said they're not allowed, or they felt fear, to talk to us and tell us things. And but a lot of them told the same stories, and they were from different parts, and they gave the same stories. And I think the saddest one was them people these whoever arranged all this promised them something as simple as food. We'll feed you and we'll take you across the border if you go, join this caravan, whatever. Like, if it's a long thing, you guys, I can't, it's moving up too fast. I'm trying to read you guys. There was A park down the street from me and their kids be there. You know what? If you know me, I don't care if I have $20 or whatever. I make food here at my house all the time by myself with no groups, and I go to the parks here by my house, and I made tamales last Christmas. I took hot tamales like down to the people who live right here. I'll take sandwiches, whatever, we can make a difference one person at a time, you guys. And the foster care system is swamped mostly from situations like this. Paloma, what? Sorry, it's moving way too fast. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. I used to I used to travel around some guy that I used to date. I used to travel around with him, and he worked for a natural catastrophe unit. So I got to see a lot of things from hurricanes and from storms, and you know, yeah. I think they should find who did this too. Thank you, Debbie. Yeah, Cindy, I'll call you in just a little bit. We still who paid for all these buses? Like where did the money come from for all these buses, you guys? It's expensive to ride a bus. Those big buses take a lot of gas money. It just wasn't oh, here, ride a bus, let it be on us. Who pay? People in Mexico don't have money to put out like that. Those buses cost. I don't have money to ride up. I want to go visit friends across the U.S. I don't have money to jump on a bus places. Somebody has funded this majorly. Somebody has funded this, no, and these people don't even know who. How many people get on a bus and it's paid for, and they don't know who paid for their bus ticket, right? Yeah, and I would like to find because look how many people told me today. I said, how did you hear about the caravan? How did you hear about it first? To go get involved. A lot of them don't have social media. They said there was advertisements on their TV. There was advertisements on their TV, you guys, telling them to go, and that this caravan was happening, to go and jump aboard. Yeah, who can afford to pay for commercials, in different countries? It was advertised on their TVs, on the news. Yes. Yeah, did any of you see the pictures that I posted? They're not cheap. They're not cheap buses. Some of them look like these buses that these rich movie stars and stuff have. By no means are they cheap buses at all. I'm late. What am I late doing, Sherry? I don't know what I'm late doing. Thank you, Joe. Well, oh yeah, it was planned. It was planned. But I think the most important thing out of all this today was all these guys admitting that well, a lot of them said they don't have cell phones. That's few and far between. Um, some of them said they bought them at Walmart. Hi, Donald. Whose website? Sorry, I'm trying to read. I felt I'm doing this, you guys, because all you guys' messages. I can't. I get lost trying to answer all of them, typing you guys back. it could take me hours and hours and hours just to get through one thing. So, but I would just try to talk to you guys on here. Um, Cindy, I don't want to speak on that. I can, uh, I literally have got messages from them, Cindy. They send me pictures of their tattoos and telling me to mind my own business and stay away from there and let Trump handle this and whatnot. And by the way, they said that I was told today that Mexico, just to feed these people that one plate a day that they're feeding them, it's costing Mexico what I think it was $87,000 to give them a plate of food once a day. Wait, what did you say? Yeah, I don't want to talk about that, Paula. I don't want to. That's not any of my business. I'm not trying to. Oh, I've been threatened. I've been threatened a lot, but I don't. Vanessa, I'm only saying what they told me today. Hi, George. What's up, George? I heard they only have the money to feed them. You know, today, there was a lot of people from if you guys seen the last video that I did right before I left there today, all those cars that were pulling in and they were kind of lined up behind the cars, you know, rushing the cars. Those were all people from the U.S. bringing donations and stuff down there, food, clothing, everything. Every one of those cars were people from the U.S. that was going down there to take stuff down there to them today. Recap what they told me. Okay. Well, I went over my point of going down there today was to interview them. I took somebody down there that could translate for me for the first time. So I know people bagged on my translators, but you know I appreciate what they did today. So I took the questions. I have a paper here that I kind of wrote out the questions that you guys asked the most. The very top question that you guys wanted to ask was how they heard about the caravan, what gave them the idea to join this caravan. You know, did it just come out of the blue? Did somebody call them up and say, you know, come join us? Did somebody say, here's some money if you join us? So I asked them all that, and pretty much all their answers were coincided with each other. They said that some said that they saw advertisements on TV. They saw news put things out there to them, telling them that if they wanted to go to America, that they would be supplied rides. They would be supplied like a guarantee thing to get across the border. Some told us today that they're being charged by people over there in Mexico. That they're charging from $1,000 to $4,000 per person, like if to guarantee them to get across. We were told that at least a group daily. They don't know how this group is being chosen, but a group daily is chosen to be taken across the border. So they don't know how their name is chosen or how they're picked out. But yeah, and some people told us that it was as simple as people were advertising on their streets down in Honduras and El Salvador and Nicaragua, that people were going down street by street over there in those countries, and they were telling them, hey, because they said they can work all month and still not have food. You know, they can't afford food down there. That they said that government officials in those countries that they live in, even if they work a full-time job, they take everything from them. They'll rob them of their money. And so they said that people went down their streets and they told them, "Hey, we'll give you the promise of food. We will feed you and your family if you jump on this caravan and you go along with this. We'll feed your family the whole way. We'll give you shelter and we'll get you into the United States." That's what they were promised. Who who has something to gain? Who has something to gain by doing that? Think about that. Who has something to gain? They're not gaining anything in Mexico, right? Mexico's definitely not gaining from the situation. See the video that I posted on your page, how they are being flown to the USA. You mean we are letting people in? Well, the way I took it is that we're not letting people in, but this is a subject I don't really want to go on. But they are getting in. So somebody's bringing them in. By all means, they didn't mean that they're coming in here legally. But somebody's taking a group of them every day. The ones that are coming up with money, okay? The ones that have come up with money are actually getting bring across the border. So, and another thing, you guys are asking me to recap. Lots of them told us today that they know they're going to die. They said that they have a feeling, if you think something bad's going to happen to you, they said they have a feeling that that they're going to die through this, but that they are willing to die to try and come across our border. And most of them said that there was a couple that said that they're not going to try anymore. We met a guy whose eyes, did you see the guy's eyes that were completely swollen? Both of his eyes. He said that he got shot with the tear gas on Sunday. Hi, Ohio. Oh yeah, there's lots that come in. A lot of them said that they can't go back home. That either they pretty much have caused problems, like if they didn't pay whoever they're supposed to pay their money to every month, that's taking their money over in their countries, that since they actually defied them and left, that if they went back home that they would be killed. We also heard today about all the babies that have died along this caravan as they came. We were told today that a lot of the babies inside this encampment here in Tijuana have passed away. I don't think I've seen that on any of the news channels, right? Have anybody seen anything about that on the news? Because I sure haven't. We asked them why they were wearing their masks today, and they said that they have, oh man, let me think of what. You guys have to, I have to go back and watch that one. It was, America First. You guys, there's a lot over there. And by the way, the wristbands too, they said is a way of them way of Mexico counting them and how many are coming. Yeah, contamination. They're catching diseases and stuff because they're literally living on top of the sewer right there. Tuberculosis. They said they're contaminated. They're contaminated. They're not okay. There was one guy that we talked to for a while. He was in the raincoat. The one that said that his brother got killed. He came alone. He said he's a single father with his kid. He said his son is 10 years old. He said that his son is inside of the encampment that's fenced off that I walked into today. He said that his son is inside there, that they separated them, and they won't let certain of them are not allowed to go inside of that gate. For whatever reason today, yesterday or day before yesterday when I went, we were not allowed to go through those gates. I tried. I tried to go through the front gates. Tried to go through the back gates. They allowed a group of the media go in all in one group, and they walked them through that camp. But I tried to go in. I showed my ID. I tried to act like I was with the press, and they would not let me through those gates. They had them locked down front and back. You couldn't get through them. Today there was nobody. There was, you guys seen, we walked straight in it, and nobody was watching the gates or stopping anybody. Hi, sissy. I went in the gates too today, Pamela. Paloma scared the poop out of me today. My back was turned, and she just came out of the blue and was like, Melinda. And my first thought was like, who the heck knows my name over here? And it just really startled me. And yeah, Infowars was, I seen her post when Infowars was following her around doing a tidbit with them. I'm not sure what that show is, but a lot of people has been telling me about it recently. Yeah, I'm sure there's every hi Mano. That wasn't funny, Lori. It scared the poop out of me. TB, HIV. Yeah, I'm sure there's everything. I'm sure there's everything there. Hi, Peggy. Oh, Laura, you were watching Palomas. Paloma, I'm confused. Thank you, Terry. Paloma never said anything about any babies dying. I never said Paloma said that. I never said Paloma said anything about babies. I said about the babies. The people that I interviewed today told me that babies have died there inside the camp, as well as along the caravan as they've been walking. Um, I didn't. And you guys seeing it today. Um, I mean, I'm sure babies have died. Babies don't have a good immune system like adults do. So I those people. Well, that's the first time I've heard about it today. But like I said, Paloma has an advantage over me. She speaks both languages. I wish I'd talk to every single one of them. If I if I knew their language and I was able to communicate with them, I would sit and get every single one of their stories. I really would. Paloma is she's a lady. If you look up her Facebook, it's called Paloma for Trump, and she's a lady that lives. She has dual citizenship. She lives down in Tijuana. She has to. I think she has a. I think today she said she has a house in Tijuana and here. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But she does exactly what I do. She goes out, does the footwork. She's been she's the one that got the where they did the Tijuana for Trump. They did that little thing a couple weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. She put that together with the mayor of Tijuana. I think you guys have seen. I posted the red Trump looking hats. It says make Tijuana great again. I'm sorry. Yeah, she said she has 3 houses. I know, Dawn. Um, people People just want to stir up stuff. I never said anything about that. Yeah, Paloma's more of a political, an activist and a political, like you get me talking about that stuff and I have no clue what the heck I'm talking about. So I'm a Trump supporter, you know, I got out there and voted and I back up my president, but you get me talking about politics and all that stuff and I'll get lost in in a few seconds. So my agenda and her agenda out there are two different things, but you know, I've have pretty much supported her the whole time. You know, I'm always telling you guys to go check out her videos. She's always on the other side of the border and she knows a lot that's going on, different angles than I show you guys. I just show you guys what I can see. You know, I show you guys what I can see with my camera. So thank you, Bella. Yeah, somebody is actually doing me the favor. They're putting all the videos they were actually up before I even crossed the border today. The ones I did today, he's putting them up on YouTube. I'll get a link for that, you guys, and I'll put it on my page in a few minutes. But and sometimes I think they're a lot easier to watch on YouTube than, you don't got to watch the comments either, unless you're a comment, you want to watch the comments. No, Gina, I haven't said anything bad about Paloma. I did in one video after I went over there to support her her thing that she put together with the mayor of Tijuana. They were pretty much just getting together and telling this caravan, trying to convince them to go home. Telling them, you know, the same thing I always say, go home and go fight for your country. Go fight for the rights in your country as hard as you're fighting to get into the US right now. So, you know, just like most news puts out, I think everything that I had read, I went to Mexico that day for that protest and I couldn't get anywhere near it. It was just, hi Tommy. It was just, the traffic was just a dead standstill. I was like in traffic sitting there for a total of probably about 12 hours that day. Didn't get anywhere. So, the things that I had watched, you know, I felt like that day, I felt like, you know, she was instigating. I didn't know the depth of it. So I actually shouldn't have commented on something that I was just watching on different news things. I should have known better than that. But since then, I mean, I follow her all the time. I go on everything that she posts. She's one of the few people, you know, she tells the truth. She gets up in the middle of them. She's not scared of people. Hi, Pebbles. And she tells the truth. Sorry, when you write a big thing, what the fuck, she said an agenda different than Paloma's. I just started following her. Not my agenda, not my political agenda. I said our agenda's being out there. Paloma is in the political aspect of this, okay? I said I don't know anything about that. I'm there. I have always liked to take videos. Since I was a little kid, I've taken videos. You know, my family hates it because I have always had a camera out. So I'm there because to let you guys see the things that are happening in real time through my eyes. That's my agenda, is to get the real news out to you guys, because every day I was out there seeing what was happening. I would turn on the news and everything was fake on the news. So yeah, I know it's turning about that, Melinda. You're right. Thank you, Gina. They were moving men to the new shelter. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Nancy. They were taking in the video, you could see them, you know what, I wrote it down today, so you guys let me get it out. I'm in my pajamas. Hold on. So, like I said, I was trying to find where the new shelter was, so I did an interview with KUSI this morning, early this morning, probably about 8:30, 8 o'clock. I did an interview with KUSI, and I told them I would do the interview if they gave me the address of the new shelter. So, I can spell it out for you guys. You guys can Google it, because I haven't even Googled it yet. It's called, Mariano, Mariano, Matamoros, Matamoros. It's in Barretal, Barretal. So I haven't even Googled that yet, but I do know that it's 11 miles away from the current place that they're staying, and I'm gonna trust. I'll be out there. But it's an enclosed, from what I've been told already. It's an enclosed shelter. It's not out in the open like the one that they're in right now is that sports arena. So, all right, you guys, I'm just rambling on now. I just wanted to kind of recap everything. You guys go watch the videos. I think there was a lot in these videos today, and I hope I took you guys' questions and spoke for you guys and answered a lot. Thank you, Jay. How long have I been doing this? You guys would laugh if I told you how I got into doing this. The borderline park over there where our border goes into the ocean. It's like a 2.5 mile hike back there. So I started exercising back there, and I started walking that thing, and I just happened to be there the night that they said, hey, the first members of our caravan are trying to come over the fence right here, and I was right there. So I hadn't planned it, and I actually caught it on camera, and I caught them. I was there that night when they rushed in, bring the Constantine wire in and put it up on there. So when I would come home and from there, and I would see the news, and the news giving a complete different story, or the news saying that this caravan is just a mirage and it's not really happening. It's something that Trump has come up with and whatnot. Trump, they said it was Trump's excuse to build the wall. He was trying to. So when I would see the fake news, my blood would boil. I would be like, no, this is happening. This is not Trump making up anything. Everything that Trump was telling you guys, it's being played out here. He's telling you guys the truth. And I've been showing you guys, not from word of mouth, but I've had my camera and I've been showing you guys, everything that I've been telling you guys has came about. They kept saying they were sick. What was it? They said that they are this is their words. They said that they are contaminated. Okay. The ones that are contaminated are not allowed to go to the new shelter. Okay. I don't know how they're separating the two, because they're all mixed up in and outside of that shelter. But they said they're contaminated. We asked them what they were contaminated with. I think some of them said tuberculosis. Some of them said pneumonia. Some of them said scabies. Some of them said, you name it, HIV. Lots and lots of different things they said they were contaminated with. Thank you, Dodie. Yeah, I do walk with God. I had and Cindy prayed with me yesterday. She prayed with me before I went, or day before yesterday. Today, I had a pastor go with me. We prayed before we went. We actually, me and him, every single person that we talked to, when we got off camera, we prayed with them. So, oh, it's raining terrible. Oh yeah, most of all the diseases that they named are contagious. So that you supported her and she needed to talk to you directly because you are on the same side. Thank you, Georgia. Paloma said one of the twins, the lady in the pic, had chicken pox. They showed it. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, God will protect me. Do I think Trump can stop it? I think Trump's doing everything that he can under his power, the power that he has. I think he's using every different thing that he can use to stop this. I don't know what else that Trump can do to stop it that he's not already doing. I really don't. Of course, like Trump, like when he tweeted, he's tweeted a few tweets. Trump's not down here himself, so I made some posts before where I'm like, okay, whoever's telling Trump what's going on down here, he needs to hire somebody new because they're not giving him the stories. And I can understand, he has people working underneath him, and whatever they're telling him, he's taking that as word of mouth and the truth. But I think Trump is doing everything that he can. I think a lot more people are gonna, when they start coming through our border, like they're telling us that they're gonna do, because they're willing to die to come across. When you're willing to die to come across, that means you're willing to kill too. If you're willing to die and you're willing to give up your own life to do something, then that means you're willing to take somebody's life to do that as well. Am I right or wrong? I mean, that's my opinion on it. So I think when these people start doing this, I think people are going to start begging Trump to do more. I think people are going to start begging him. People that are totally against him right now. Yes, I did talk to Paloma today. I don't know how Paloma knew who I was. Especially with my back, she came up from behind me. I asked them, that's one of the questions too. I asked why they were willing to put their women and children in the forefront, why they sent them over first, and they said they weren't allowed to answer that. Everything that they're doing, you guys, is very, very well organized. This is not, there is some really smart people that are there in these groups, like in between them. I don't know who they are, but I can tell you they're very intelligent people. Thank you. Yes, they were. Yeah, Dawn, and the people that are for this, for them coming through doing this, I think if you have, you know, somebody in your family that's in military and they're there at that border doing their job, what they're sent there to do, and that is protect that border, and they get hurt, I think, because people are going to get hurt, you guys. This is, like I keep saying, this is just the beginning of this. Yeah, they had all different color ones. There was pink, orange, yellow, and green. Pink, orange, yellow, and green. I don't know what they're saying on Fox News. I haven't turned. Are you in here, Jerry? Are you in? Are you on this feed, or is just I'm getting your private messages? But oh, somebody's telling me that I'm on Paloma's live feed as well today. Oh, Jerry, yeah. Okay, Jerry. You guys, I've been telling you guys that my friend has started putting the videos up on YouTube. Jerry, if you can put the YouTube link in here for and you guys go over there and subscribe to his YouTube channel. You know, he hasn't asked for anything from this. He's actually it's doing me a favor because I tried to upload them to YouTube and I gave up because it's a long, tedious process for me. But Jerry has them on his YouTube channel, so in case they get taken off, and I was totally surprised, Jerry, you had them up on YouTube today before I even got back across the border. Um, who said that? Jennifer. You have to go. I think you have to go send a friend request to follow me. And you guys, please don't be mad about it. I have literally over 20,000 friend requests, and even people that I know that I try to find their friend requests, I can't find them. And when I was accepting a lot of people, I've been hacked 3 times in the last 2 weeks. So I don't want you guys to think that I'm ignoring you or turning the TV on to Fox. Yeah, I rest. I'm gonna be resting for days. My grandkids are gonna be here shortly. So, well, a couple more other. I have grandkids here already, but a couple more. I'm gonna have them because my daughter's going on a trip. So, I'm gonna have a little baby here. I'm trying to turn it on right now on Fox. Thank you, Julian. Hi, Wayne. Yeah, I don't even know. Beth, I don't even know how that works. Beth, like I thought somebody has to send a friend request to be able to follow somebody. That's how much I know. I don't know too much about. I think I've learned more about Facebook and all this these last 2 weeks than I have in my whole life. Okay, have they raided again? There was a whole bunch of them saying that they were going to come to the border tonight. They were actually, I'm trying to do the TV at the same time. They were packing up their little tent things, and they were packing up their backpacks, putting all their belongings in backpacks. Hi, Andy. So they were packing up today, and they said that they were going to see Trump. Because we're like, where are you going? Because they were packing up and rushing, and they were getting all together in a little mob. And we're like, where are you guys going? Because we thought they were just leaving the little camp thing. We thought they were going to like a drier ground or something like that. And they said, no, we're going tonight to go see Trump. So what do you guys take from that? If they say they're going tonight to go see Trump. Yeah, our Fox here isn't showing anything. So it's got some kind of game on it or something. Jerry, if well, Jerry has the YouTube channel, and Jerry puts up all the videos. He puts up Paloma's videos as well as mine, and he has some other stuff on there. Um, I'll share one of his. Hi, Thomas. That's my cousin. Well, they're not catching the bus to the border. They're walking. They were walking tonight. Like there was a whole group of them walking. Um, Several of them told us that yeah, they wait till nighttime. I think they were going to use the Jerry Jerry, say hi because they want to go follow you. They want to find your YouTube. If Jerry, if you want to give it or not, I don't know if you want. He's got to tell you guys himself. I'm not going to give you his last name unless he wants you guys to follow him. So, yeah, a lot of them, I think they were going to use the thing because you guys, it's pouring down raining here today. Okay, so Jerry posted it earlier. It's pouring down rain, and it was raining worse over in Tijuana than it is here. But I think a lot of them are. There wasn't a lot of border patrol presence or the military presence at coming through the San Ysidro port coming back home today. Usually they're out there in between the cars. They're out there with dogs. They're out there checking the cars like way down the line before you ever cross. Tonight there wasn't anybody out there because they're not wanting to stand out there in that hard rain. So oh, I miss the snow. So well, anyways, you guys, I'm not going to sit here. You guys don't need to look at my face all night. I just wanted to give you guys a recap. I'm going to try and go through you guys' messages and stuff you sent. And Jerry, thank you again. I'll post one of your links myself here in just a second. You can send it to me in PM. Stephanie, as soon as I end this video, I'll share it, and it'll take just a second or whatever to you call me in a second, Cindy. It'll take a second to show up on Facebook, and you guys, I recapped it several different times on this video. So as soon as I share this right now, I'll just go back and look at the video that posts. It'll take like a minute or so to get up there. And thank you, Kelly. Kelly and Cynthia, by the way, are the admins over there on America First, and they've been doing an awesome job. Awesome job, you guys. And Kimberly. Thank you, Lori. Back at you, Trisha. I still don't know who Hannity is. You guys keep telling me about Hannity, but... All right, you guys, have a blessed night. I'm going to get off here. God bless.